Yes, Mrs. Claus. Welcome to my Advent Calendar series. Today is December 2nd, which is also the first Advent, which is the first of the 4 Sundays before Christmas. For our melted snowman Christmas ornaments, we will need the glass Christmas ornaments, refillable, orange felt for the nose, some black beads for the eyes, mouth, and some white fill that is actually used for beanbags, things like that. It's called foam pebbles. I also have 2 containers to put those ingredients on, and some paper to make a little funnel. Now, let's get started by getting our balls out. I've got all supplies from Hobby Lobby, by the way. Okay, so here's our first ball. We'll take off the cap carefully. Here you go. And since we really don't have a flat bottom on these to refill, I'm actually going to put them back in the container for filming. Here, I'll put it up here so we can see it nicely. I'll take this one out. There we go. Perfect. Now, let's open the little white beads. They are very clingy, so be careful that you don't spill them all over the place. So, we got that here. We'll pour them gently on here. They're very light, which is good. It doesn't give the Christmas ball any weight later. Put them here for now. Then I'll go ahead and open the beads. Just going to get a couple of them out. We won't need a whole lot. I will probably use 2 for the eyes. Oops. And just 3, 4, 5 for the mouth. So it's just a couple of them. We'll put them over here for now, out of view. And I will need to cut some noses. Let's do that real quick. To cut a nose, it's not going to be super huge. But remember, we're trying to make a carrot nose. So I'm just going to cut a rectangle. And then I'm just going to try to make a nice long nose out of it. I've got one nose. I'll put it over here with the eyes. I'll go ahead and make another one. And I'm trying to cut them narrow enough so I get a couple out of each felt. So this one already goes this way, so I'll go that way. Beautiful, we got 3 of them done. You know what, let's go ahead and make 3 of those balls then. I will go ahead and move other things out of the way. Open a couple more of those. 1 second. Oh, there we go. Take that off. Take this one out. Take that off. Now let's see if my beautiful paper filter idea is working well. I rolled up the paper like this. You remember that from Kids Crafts? Let's see if it's small enough for here. Not yet. Okay, I gotta make it tighter. We'll make it a little bit tighter. And then I'll probably just cut off the bottom like this. I should have brought some tape, but I didn't. We'll make it work. Okay, now I'm a little afraid. I should have left those in the package. You know what? I am pouring these straight from the package. I think I have better control when I'm doing it this way. Let's get some in here. I hope they come out of the bottom. They are, but not very fast. This is what you get with live programming. Okay, it's coming through. It's coming through. I will show you how much we have in there. I think that's actually good enough for melted snowman. Maybe just a tiny bit more. Maybe just a tiny bit more. You have to wiggle it a little bit before it comes out. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. I'll do the same over here. That is going to be a tiny mess here. Come on, get on out on the bottom. Now, if you had a real funny funnel, I'm sure it would be not as hard to do this. But since I didn't think ahead, I didn't get a funnel. And I actually don't even have one at home. I don't know where it would be. That's how often I use funnels. Okay, let's go ahead and do this one real quick. And then we are done with the snow and the balls. I think I've got a good system going now that I'm almost done. Okay, that'll work. We'll leave it like that. So now all of our balls have snow in them. I will go ahead and stick a nose each in there. And then 2 eyes. 1, 2. Now the problem with that is they will never just perfectly lay on top. So I think I'll give every one of them 3 for the mouth. 4 for the mouth? Let's do 3. Let's do 4. I like 4 better. 1, 2, 3. Actually 3 is good. Because there'll be so many little black beads in there. People will get the point, I think. And another 3. We'll put them in here. And then all we have to do is squish this together. Oops, this is not that easy. And stick it back in here so you can get the cap back on. And look at that. The eyes already disappeared. But they're in here, I promise. But I think people might get the point. An alternative of what we could do is if... Yeah, the eyes are all the way on the bottom now. If you would like them to be more visible, make the eyes out of felt. Then you could have little felt eyes in there, and they would float more on top like the nose does. I picked it up and the eyes immediately fell to the bottom. Okay, I went back and decided to add felt instead because it floats on top. I apologize for the squeaking in the background. It's Leo because he wants to come inside and watch what I'm doing. But he would just be way too much in the way right now. Now it's Leo and Maddie trying to come in. I've got them barricaded. Alright, so here we go. Now we have more parts of the snowman floating on top. I think this looks a little bit better now, doesn't it? But here we go. It's crafting, trial and error, and you make it what you want it. It's your craft. Ta-ta! And last one. Ta-ta! Beautiful! I'm happy with it. Are you happy with it? Wonderful. I hope you get a chance to try those out yourself. Till tomorrow!